there's 5 ways to like make money in a system. In any system, there's like 5 roles, and you can decide which one you're going to be in. So like one is the logistics and labor. So like, let's take a house. You're building a house. The guy who's actually literally laying the bricks and out there sweating in the heat and building the actual home sort of gets like paid the least, but does the most work, right? Does the hardest work and does the most work in the process, right? He's the logistics and labor. He's actually moving the bricks around. And you could choose to do that. You could choose to be kind of a worker bee who's moving the bricks, but you're going to work the hardest and you're going to capture the least. And life feels kind of unfair. It's unfair that, you know, the real estate developer sitting in his second vacation home is going to make more off that house than the guy sweating outside every day. But that's the reality. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
So there's logistics and labor. That's the lowest level of the pyramid. Next level, optimization. That's the person that goes into any business and is trying to make it incrementally better, increase sales, decrease costs. This is usually a manager of some kind. And so optimization, make things more efficient, make things grow a little more. You could choose to be a great manager. You'll capture more value than the laborer, but not by much. Then comes performance. That's kind of what this podcast is. We get on, we push record, and we perform. And we get paid more than, you know, whoever does our podcast editing gets paid, because we have to perform. And it's like the result of our performance is going to be, it'll be a complete flop or a complete hit based on how well we perform. You are a performer. Okay, so that's like the third level. Then there's creativity. That's coming up with the concept, you know, creating original things, creating, whether it's content, whether it's code, whether it's the original idea. Creativity is like that next layer. And then the highest layer is the one who makes the most and does the least amount of, like, you know, laborious work, is Warren Buffett, who sits in a room, plays bridge for, you know, 4 hours a day, reads, and it will go sometimes years without making an investment. But when he does make an investment, he's getting paid only on his judgment. And so he doesn't get paid on creativity, performance, optimization, or labor and logistics. He gets paid purely on judgment. Did he make the right call or not? And that person, you know, captures the most value in any value chain. And so I think that's the way that like kind of like any enterprise works or any ecosystem works for money. And I'm trying to decide which layer I want to play at. Do I want to try to play at judgment because I think logistics is the best, but it's not the most fun to me. I think creativity is the one that's the most fun for me, or performance, one of those two.